Welcome back to Gin Reviews from South Florida. Tonight, we are going to go literally next door to where I live, and we're going to visit Fort Lauderdale, Florida to do this guy right here. This is Prescribed Spirits Gin. Alright, Prescribed Spirits Gin is made in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. At 44%, the base is grain. The botanicals are juniper, of course, cardamom, coriander, and citrus, and cubic pepper. She likes that list. And you know what's great about that? It is a classic lineup, and it's great for a martini and a gin and tonic, so rock on. Now, if you're a fan of my channel here, you've probably seen this bottle many times. In fact, I just used it now in the little intro. I just love the way it looks. You know, it's an old-timey apothecary style bottle with that font, you know. I love this part. Not approved for medical treatment. Prescribed Spirits Gin. A London dry gin distilled in the spirits of the New World. And then all the botanicals are right there. Thank you, thank you. This is batch number 7. Okay, batch number 7. This is, oh, okay. Batch number 7, bottle number 118. I mean, that's pretty cool. They actually put the number on the bottle. It makes you feel a little more special, I guess. Alright, so here's what is on the website. Our American gin is a dry gin. We use hand-selected botanicals to infuse a smooth, light juniper flavor with a hint of fresh citrus while leaving a nice spice on the finish. We use a maceration process to impart all the flavors of the botanicals. After we have reached the ideal flavor, we put everything into a 200-gallon pot still and redistill our base spirit. We taste throughout the distillation process, to ensure the absolute best flavor we can. Prescribed Spirits Gin is a great smooth gin for any mixed classic gin cocktail, and even better on its own over some ice or shaken into your favorite martini. So you know we're gonna do that tonight. It's been a while since Ange wanted to be in this review. It's okay. I mean, I know she does secretly run my life, but that's why we're always so good to Miss Kitty, right? I love you, Miss Kitty. Yes, baby. Yes, master. Okay, so here we go on this guy. Hola, Kitty. It's a new thing for you to play with. Alright, there's a cork in there, so let's pop it open. Ooh, it's a weird one. I don't know if I get it. Oh, there we go. Very small, very quaint, really nothing. We're gonna use Shooter McGavin here. Oh yeah. Let's see what we get on the old nostrils, huh? Besides the legging that's going on, I smell sweet juniper, but not terribly sweet, but it's there and it's like just cut from the tree. I could definitely smell it's a grain base. It's not a bad smell, it's just I know that smell, so right on. Me. The citrus is definitely there, the cardamom, the coriander, and the cubic pepper. That's the great thing about maceration of each individual botanical and then distilling. You get more of that profile from each botanical, which is exactly what's going on here. Okay, well, one last thing to do. Salute. Wow. Okay. It's definitely a corn base, okay? The grain they're saying is corn for short. The juniper is definitely up front for that London Dry. You know, I taste more London Dry than I do Contemporary or New World or whatever they want to call it on there. The juniper is definitely up front. It's punchy. You have your citrus back tone and then your earthy tones right behind that. I mean, it's exactly like a really good London Dry would be, and I mean that. It's a very good gin. For being at 44%, it's not a bad burn. It was a low ball, but kind of a fast traveler. We're gonna build our GNT first, using a little boy blue here. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of eyeball. You know, a shot glass is usually about 1.5 ounces. I mean, there's no set standard shot here in the US. I don't know if everyone's aware of that, but 1 ounce to 1.5 is usually what people consider a shot here in the States. And I definitely consider 1.5 a very adequate sizing, measurement for that. I think it's good. Anywho, so I put in, this is about 2.5 ounces of prescribed spirits gin. And to that, we're gonna add this gorgeous, gorgeous tonic here. Look at that. Oh, baby. Oh. I love this glass, especially in these lights. It just looks so cool. Salute. Wow. But you know what? You know what it reminds me of? Brooklyn. Brooklyn gin. Exactly, reminds me exactly of that gin. And I love Brooklyn gin. And I'm not saying they're copying them or anything, but it's definitely a corn base. It's grains of corn. I could taste that corn in it, but it also has a predominant juniper up front, and then the cubid peppers that they are, cubid berries, pepper berries? Cubid pepper on the back end of the spice notes. It hits that cardamom and the coriander right at the right spot where you want it to be. It's a really nice gin and tonic. Alright, so I'm gonna add a little citrus to this, like we always do. Some of that nice ruby red. Oh yeah. Man, is that nice, huh? Okay, I got some lemon. Hello? Gorgeous. Persian lime. Oh, my soul. Yes. I love finding bottom of the gin shelf gins, trying them and finding something like this that is just as good as a top shelf gin that, or, you know, that you would find in a bar or in your liquor cabinet, hopefully. I mean, I could see this gin as a workhorse gin. It's definitely going to be a good martini, I already know. This is a really nice gin and tonic. I mean, it has everything that I look for in a really beautifully made gin and tonic. It has your juniper, of course, is acting with the quinine and the tonic, and the citrus is playing off of the botanicals, the cardamom and the coriander. Those two botanicals right there, those are really, I think, I mean, maybe not just me, a lot of people, but those two right after the juniper, I think really defines a London Dry gin. I mean, and then the citrus on top of that, and if you have that spiciness of the cubid berries, like at the end, sorry, I don't know why I keep doing that, cubid peppers at the end, that is gonna be just a really well-made cocktail no matter what you do, because that's like the standard of what a London Dry is. And that's how I see it, and I'm sure a lot of you out there see it that way too. This is a hell of a drink right here. I hope you guys could find this gin out there. Alright. We're gonna do our martini here. We're gonna use this dry vermouth here. And I'm gonna go 3/4 of a standard shot glass. Standard, get it? And I'm gonna do 2 of these. Little Regans. And I have my olive brine already in the cup. One of my favorite parts of the whole day. It's right here. Especially if it's a gin that's really, really good. And really cheap. Nothing wrong with that. Alright. I expressed the oils and the lemon swatch. The swatch. That's what it looks like. I don't know what that means, but it looks like it. Well, now that's a martini. I know you want one of these right now. Salud, eh? Salud. Definitely martini friendly. Just like every great martini, a great dry, dirty martini, this has the same components that you'd like and want. Your juniper is pronounced, it's brisk, it's up front. Your bitters, your orange bitters, your lemon peel, and your olives are all helping with the vermouth to dry it down to make it crisp and clean. And that is exactly what's going on here in this ice cold, gorgeous little cup of paradise. Now, like I said a few minutes ago, this gin, prescribed spirits, okay? It's a workhorse gin. It's a good gin to have in a bar. Not only for that bottle with that label on there, because that is a cool, you got to admit, that's really cool. But because it can hold up very well in a classic martini, a classic G&T. I'm sure this would be really, really good in the last word, and of course Survivor number 2, which I will definitely try. I'm even going to do an aviation with it. I think that and the bee's knees, there's a lot I got to do with this gin. But why I'm saying that is because I think this gin actually will play a pivotal part in each one of those cocktails. It'll bring out the best of what it is. It'll bring out the juniper and leave that ethanol burn behind. And the corn base is beautiful. I mean, it's just really nicely done here. Well, I'm gonna finish this right now, okay? And my G&T. And there's a meatloaf to be ate. So that is going to happen in a few minutes. So if you're new, if you stopped in tonight and you're taking a look around, if you like what you see, I ask you please to subscribe for many more gin reviews coming up here in the future. I am the only gin reviewer out there that does a daily review, and I'm proud of that. And I'm proud of being from here in the States. So, support. Oh look, my mother's in the background. What's that, Ma?
Oh, are you busy?
I'm busy drinking on camera.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I was gonna have a little more food.
She wants more food.
I'm sorry.
I don't know why she's asking me that. She's a grown adult. She can take whatever she wants.
Yeah, but I don't.
No, I know. I was just talking about the meatloaf. I was telling everyone.
And you don't even like meatloaf.
I don't even like meatloaf. She's right. And it's very good. Anywho, so from me to you to me, to everyone here in the States in the middle, from sea to shining sea, thank you so much for stopping in. Have yourself a cocktail with me almost every day at 5 o'clock. Be there, be square. And I'll see you on the next one. Ciao, salute, you bastards.
Hello, my name is Melvin. Melvin the Grouper. Now listen, don't think that Angela doesn't have her hooks into us too. Marine life, we know of the Ange. So, you must subscribe to this guy's channel so she doesn't eat us. Oh, my.